Last night, I had a very vivid dream. I was on this deserted island, swimming offshore, in just a skimpy bikini. Yeah, now you've got an image. And I was hanging on to this boy, not male boy, but you know, the boy in the sea. Why do Americans call it a buoy? I was holding on to this boy. This conversation is not going to go the way that I pictured it in my head. And I thought I was being attacked. Saw something out the corner of my eye. And I thought, oh no, is this Jaws? Am I going to get eaten? Christ, that'd be a meal for the shark, wouldn't it? Just spit the grizzly bits out, love. And out the corner of my eye, I saw it. It was a 4K. It was a 4K of the Shallows. Yes, just bobbing there in the water. Yes, right. We are going out. We're going out. We're going to hit up a couple of shops. Poundland, of course. We're going to go on the hunt for a 4K copy of the Shallows. In the Shallows. Oh, bugger, that's copyrighted. Right, okay, yes, we're going to go and have a look, see if we can find a copy of the Shallows in 4K. Now we know it's not an isolated incident, that there are actually more than one copy out there. The chances of finding it, pretty remote, but you never know. But I already picked up a Blu-ray copy, but if I can find a 4K, I might poo myself there right in the middle of Poundland. And that's not a sight anybody wants to see either, because I've done that before. Anyway, let's get on the road. Let's get on the road. Get over to our first stop, which will be Poundland in Folkestone. And we'll also pop into... Right, I'm going to say that again. We're going to pop into CEX. And the last time that I actually mentioned that word, as some people think it said, my monetization said may not be suitable for younger viewers. So we're going to CEX, okay? CEX, yes. Right, and then hopefully we might get we might get over to Canterbury as well and have a look in the CEX over there. And it's got all German mode again. And the Poundland over there as well. And I might even get to the cinema this afternoon, I don't know. But anyway, let's stop waffling and get over to Folkestone, the people of rock, and go and have a look in the Poundland. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's get over to Poundland then. Okay, so we're over here at Folkestone. Got to go down through Asda to get the Poundland. Let's go down and have a look, see what they've got, and see if they've had a new delivery in. Oh, yes. Okay, well, no boxes, but I actually don't think they've had much of a delivery in. It looks pretty much the same stuff as what they had in a couple of weeks ago, but let's have a look. Condemned, Money Monster. Lots of Elysiums in their slips, plus some Rogue Nation as well. A lot of it's been picked over as well. Stood Still, Noah. Cop Car. No, okay, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, well, that's a bit disappointing. No boxes. Doesn't look like they've had a delivery in the last couple of weeks either. But let's go down, have a look in CEX, see if they've got anything down there, and then we'll scoot over to the next doors, which will be Canterbury. We'll go and have a look over in Canterbury at the Poundland and CEX over there. Right, let's go to CEX. Okay, next stop, CEX. Let's go in and have a look, see if they've got anything. Okay, so a little bit disappointed of Folkestone. Their Poundland is even worse than Westwood Cross. At least Westwood Cross have had some new titles in the last week, but over here they haven't had anything in for ages, and no boxes. Ah dear. And CEX, there wasn't really anything worth picking up. I did see the Incredibles 2 in 4K, which I don't think had a nationwide release here, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was one of these discs that were thrown in with Samsung Blu-ray players or Samsung 4K players, but they wanted 10 quid for it. I looked on eBay and there's brand new copies going for under 8 quid, so I didn't pick that up. But I did pick one thing up. It's not Blu-ray related in any way, but one of my work colleagues was telling me about this a couple of weeks ago, and I thought it a little bit odd, and I haven't seen it, but I just found it in Asda. Fanta, where is it? Grape, Fanta Grape, because Fanta's usually orange, isn't it? Yes, but yeah, looks like iced tea, but I'll give that a swig. Made with fruit juice. You never know, it might be my next favourite drink. But yeah, Fanta Grape. So looking forward to trying that out in a minute. But let's get on the road. Let's get over to Canterbury now and hope that they've got something worth looking at over there. Yeah, okie dokie. Let's get over to Canterbury then. In those boxes up there, hardly anything in there. They just had stuff that we've seen other Poundlands, Rogue Nation, stuff that I can pick up at Westwood Cross. Okay, let's go and have a look over in CEX and British Art Foundation. Okay, so out of Canterbury, it is manic today. I can't believe that out of all of those boxes, there was about 20 boxes up the top. There was nothing worth grabbing. Anything that was in those boxes I can grab down Westwood Cross, but really disappointed with that Poundland being in a major city like Canterbury, and not much, just slim pickings on the top shelf really. But anyway, nothing in the British Heart Foundation. One Blu-ray, Fargo, the movie, but yeah, it looks like they've got rid of everything as well. I went in Asda while I was over Folkestone, and they've shrunk their Blu-ray section down to about, well, it's narrower than the inside of my car. Just that, and then DVDs that side, DVDs this side, and no 4Ks, so that looks crap in there. But all is not lost today. I did pick up 4 titles from CEX, so that's good, but we're not finished yet because it's only 1 o'clock. I think because I want to go to View this afternoon to watch a film, don't know what I'm going to watch. It's either going to be, is it Crawl? Maybe Crawl or Angel Has Fallen. I want to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's a long film though, so I might not do that today. I mentioned it to my work colleague yesterday and he goes, my daughter went to see it, she didn't think much of it, but I'm going to go and see it anyway. I'll make my own mind up. I think the critics and the reviews are 50-50 on that one, but yeah, I'll make my mind up later on what I'm going to see. But we are going down that way to Westwood Cross, so we're going to go into Poundland anyway, so you never know, they might have a few new ones, but I could pick up a couple of ones that I've had some requests for. Starman, Southpaw, they had Southpaw in here, but I thought I'd pick it up down there, and a couple of other bits and pieces. Yeah, okay, so let's get down to Westwood Cross, because you never know, they might have had another delivery in, and there might be an entire box full of Shallows 4Ks. You can only hope. Do you know what, if there is, I'm stripping off naked, I'm going to dance around swigging a bottle of grape Fanta, singing I found a 4K. Anyway, let's get on the road and I'll see you down Westwood Cross. Oh shit, I really don't hope they have any 4Ks now. Crap. Okay, so next stop, we're down Westwood Cross, so let's pop into Poundland and have a look and see if they've got anything. Okay, so just come out of the cinema here at Westwood Cross. I went to see Crawl. That was one of the most stupidest films I've seen in ages. Oh dear. It obviously can't take itself too seriously. Basically, it's about this girl that's supposed to be a really good swimmer. Decides to go looking for her dad down, I think it's in Florida, played by Barry Pepper. And she has to go through this storm to go down there to try and find out where he is. And while she's down there, she gets trapped in the house, the family house. The waters are rising, the hurricane is coming down, the storm is mad, and there's a group of alligators on the prowl, snapping at everything they can. Okay, there's a bit of tension. The alligators have their feasts while they're down there. One scene, I mean, for the first half an hour, the film was kind of like very low key, kind of like setting it up. And when they get to this petrol station, gas station, there's a couple of youngsters raiding the place for the ATM and the food and all that, and the alligators have their fun. Oh dear me. It's kind of a claustrophobic film because most of it is spent inside the family home, and the waters are rising, things are breaking. The thing about the film is it's so predictable. You know, oh, I stand on this table. Oh, look, the leg's broke. Oh, I'll jump up and grab hold of the chandelier. Oh, that's broke. It's a comedy. It's a comedy. I'm looking at this as a comedy. I mean, it's been done much better, this kind of thing. Deep Rising with Treat. What's his name? Treat Williams. That's such a good film. But you're never really scared. There's no real jump moments in the film. It's kind of like just these two people trapped in this waterlogged house trying to get out. And it's kind of like a stormed up version of 10 Cloverfield Place. I'll tell you what though, probably not supposed to be the right reaction, but there's a scene where the girl's dad, played by Barry Pepper, gets his arm chopped off by an alligator. The alligator chomps down on it, and do you know what my reaction was in the cinema? That was my reaction. Oh my god, it was so funny. In fact, all of the deaths in this film were hilarious. I'm sure they're not supposed to be, but I thought, oh, come on. And the more the film got on, the more I was rooting for the alligators. I was waiting, I was hoping that the alligators were going to catch up with these two and just have some dessert. And the dog and all. Take the dog while you're at it. Oh, dear me. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun, but it's stupid. It's such a stupid film. It's such a stupid film. But if you like that sort of thing, trapped in this basement, rising waters, being hunted by alligators, knowing what's going to happen at every move, then that's your film. But the trailers made it look really good, and unfortunately it didn't hit its mark with me, so I was a little bit disappointed. But yeah, it was alright. But how would I rate it? I'd probably give it 5.5. 5.5 out of 10. Yeah, it just didn't hit it with me, actually. People like police officers that were there, that getting just chomped in half and getting ripped to pieces. It was hilarious. So hilarious. Anyway, yes, right, so we are done with our little film. I'm not sure, but there might be chance to get one more Poundland in Dover. So we're going to head back to Dover now. Hopefully the traffic won't be too bad because it's like 10 to 5. And we'll try and have a look, see if we can pop in this other Poundland. Okie dokie, right, let's get going then, and I'll see you back in Dover shortly. Okay, so we are back from everywhere. I'm just stopping off at the petrol station to get myself a Subway for tea. Oh yes, foot-long baby. Right, okay, how did we do today? How'd you do? Not as good as I thought. I was hoping that we were going to do better in Poundland. Yeah, right. The one that I've just been to down here in Dover, there was one box a couple of weeks ago. There was like 6 or 7 boxes up the top, and they've stacked them really weird. You have to like lift the top one, move the front one. Oh God, it's like bloody rocket science. Oh dear, yes. So, went through all that lot, didn't find anything at all. Lifted down one box that was up the top there, and the Shallows caught my eye, but it was the Blu-ray. Bugger. Anyway, I have got a bag of goodies. Pause for thumbnail image. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's have a look, see what we got. Okay, 2 from Poundland and 4 from CEX over in Canterbury. Let's do the 2 Poundlands first. They're basically pickups for group members of the Big Pauly Facebook page, or viewers on Facebook, YouTube. Got another copy of Starman, and I got a copy in a slip of Southpaw, so that's very nice. I remember I think I remember who these are going to. Well, one of them anyway. Anyway, as for CEX, picked up a couple. Very happy with what I picked up. I picked up 4 titles and it only came to about £6. Oh no, not that poor bloody fish again that doesn't feel very well. The old £6. Okay, right, I saw this. Oh, that's nice. I saw this. It's actually the first time I've seen this in any store for ages. And it was £2.50. I looked on Amazon. I think they were out of stock. So I looked on eBay and they wanted like, I think it was about 15 quid or something. But some of them were like 30 quid. So I don't know if it's out of stock, out of print or something. Oliver Stone's World Trade Center with Nicolas Cage. I bought a Nicolas Cage movie. Holy shit, I've just realised. But this is a good Nicolas Cage movie, yes. A little bit dodgy to watch, obviously, because of the content, but really good, really gripping, great character moments, and just a celebration of the human spirit, undeniably uplifting. They're not my words, that's at the top there. And it is a gripping film. It's very tense. But yes, World Trade Center. And got some nice disc art as well. Same on both discs, but very nice. And that was £2.50. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if it is out of print. eBay seemed to be stocking them, but not for £2.50, that's for sure. Fantastic. Next one I picked up for £1.50. 3D movie, never seen this. Don't really know much about it, so it looks like some kind of family, or haunted family or something. It's called Paranorman, not Paranormal, Paranorman. So it's got lots of like ghouls and ghosts and all that, but it's 3D. It's got the 3D edition. If it would have been the Blu-ray, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. So I specifically wanted to pick up the 3D edition. There we go. So that was £1.50. Never seen it, so hopefully the 3D is going to be good on that one. Next one I picked up is yeah, I've not really heard of this. Don Cheadle caught my eye on this, and Brendan Gleeson on Brendan Gleeson on the cover. It's called The Guard. It's a prison film or something, but it says here, Brendan Gleeson is a small town cop with a confrontational personality, a rebellious sense of humour, a dying mother, a fondness for prostitutes, and absolutely no interest whatsoever in the international cocaine smuggling ring that has brought FBI agent Wendell Everett, Don Cheadle, to his door. Sounds good. Sounds a bit of a laugh, actually. So it says laugh out loud hilarious. So look at, there's The Guard. Yeah, never really heard of that one. It's an 18, so hopefully we've got some gritty stuff in it. I think I might have to replace the case though, because the old snapper thing, the clipper thing's gone. And the only other one that I picked up now actually completes my Daniel Craig James Bond series. So I managed to grab Casino Royale for 50p, in a normal size case rather, because I've seen it in a slim case. So that's fantastic. I know they're all going to be coming out on 4K, but I probably won't buy a 4K Daniel Craig box set because we've got another film coming, so I'll wait until that comes out. But yes, I'm thinking of actually putting all of my Daniel Craig Bond films in black cases, so that'd be good. So there we go. So they are today's pickups. So we've got Casino Royale, The Guard, Paranorman, World Trade Center, and two for two of my viewers. There we go. So they are today's pickups. So happy with those. Would have liked a few more, especially from Poundland, but I suppose you can't have everything. But I'm still on the hunt, still on the lookout. I've got another Poundland store in Dover to check tomorrow morning. So I'll have a look. I might be able to get some unusual footage. Well, unusual for my channel anyway. Because tomorrow in Dover, it's the first ever, I think it's the Gay Pride Festival. And they're having floats going through the town centre. So I should imagine I should pick up some images like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Because they're having some, what are they called? What are they called when they dress up? Drag. I was going to call them transvestites. Drag queens. We're going to get lots of drag queens on floats going through town centre, which is a first. So it might be a bit of Priscilla, Queen of Dover. So you never know. I might catch some footage tomorrow, but I'm sure there's going to be lots of bright rainbow colours all over the town and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that is it with today's Blu-ray hunting and mini movie review of Crawl, which was not what I was expecting, and unfortunately not as good as I thought it was going to be, but it was all right. But yes, that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Share and comment down below. Oh yes. Give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see everybody on the next video. That is absolutely spot on. Bye.